Donner, family owned and operated Tahoe Donner. He's here from Lake Tahoe Yoga. Good to see you back in the studio.
It's good to see you, Todd.
What's
Glad
happening?
To be here. You know.
Been skiing?
No. Ski. The lake. Carry that with me.
Put color in there.
Yeah.
Daughters now 1 week got some different color.
Really?
Super fun, huh? Did you get your done and completed?
Things and you know.
Oh, it's typical. Oh, no, you never get those done. You really rock contractor.
Well, you know, contractor is a good friend and he building.
Oh,
So
so you're set now.
I'll finish.
In theory. But that's how you get all this done. Get that little trim thing on. Yes. And country just is like, I'm tooling and hold that. Kind of big devil, you know. That's how it goes.
Well, and in a yoga studio, take stuff from there. So contractor, everything come to shoes on. You can just do all the work.
Okay, that's on basically getting it done.
It's amazing. I know we used to have pop and ceiling art too, right? And these floor lights. We call this now when I practice, you need to balance and you used to look on the ceiling. There's nothing you know, this beautiful ceiling recessed lights. So it's been awesome, a challenge for
Change
everybody.
is always hard for people, isn't it? People are funny, no matter how mild or how slight the change. People,
it's a challenge.
I'm not used to it being that way.
Yeah, but that's yoga. I mean,
yeah.
that's what we have to deal with.
Right?
That's what it's all about. Yeah.
Any new classes, any new things to tell people, let them know? I mean, I would imagine you're ramping up springtime.
I know, you know, so we have a new teacher in the studio. Her name is Tori. She actually trained in India.
Damn.
I know. Girl went there. She survived. She came back. She's super sweet. So she's offering 2 new classes, one Wednesday mornings and one Sunday evenings. We call it Serene Release. So nice class to kind of help you get into some postures maybe you never tried before and give you the opportunity to kind of come into a pose that's maybe a little more challenging and hang out in it for a little while, breathe, relax, kind of release some of that stress and tension.
What do you attribute to this increased interest in yoga? I mean, it's been around for thousands of years, but right, like it's so popular now.
Yeah, you know, I think that people are finding it's a great complement to lifestyle. Like you and I have talked about all this time, 8 years now, we've been chatting about this and how yoga complements our skiing and rock climbing and crossfitting and bicycling. And, you know, I think people are just recognizing, oh, you know what, not only does it give my body a better feeling and the ability to continue to do the things I want to do, but now mentally they're recognizing, oh, it helps me feel more relaxed. And, you know, I'm always sneaking a little philosophy in and getting people to think about things.
And that's how you do it.
Yeah.
And I think that people are starting to really realize that's like with athletes in our town, myself, you know, other athletes out there, that's the biggest weakness in our package. You know, like, oh yeah, I do my cardio, I do my strength training, I do my sport. I need to stretch more. And it's doing it in a group dynamic seems to be the best scenario.
Yeah. And then there are those folks who are not able to attend our group classes and they want to work privately with me.
Right.
And actually that's one of the deals I'm offering this month for $65. You can book me for an hour and what we'll do is sit down, I'll look at your body, we'll talk about your lifestyle, and then I'll create a practice that you could do on your own. So
this one appeals to me the very most.
Oh, do you like this?
Yeah, because you know me, and I mean, I absolutely, completely, 100% see the benefit in yoga. For me personally, I feel like I'm stiff enough and have injuries enough that I have like, this stretch works for me. I've kind of come up with my own formula. But I know I could improve on it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm looking at for people is you don't have to come and attend our classes. Come, you know, you and I would sit down together for an hour. I'd look at your body mechanics and then say, hey, let's try this. I draw little stick people. I'm really good at it.
Really?
And then, I give you your homework
awesome.
And you take it with you. And then if it works, then you just keep doing it. And maybe we touch base in a month or a couple months and then we revamp it. And so I have a couple people already working on that with me and just to create some balance in your life so that when you get off the rock or when you finish skiing, you can do something at the car and then maybe do something when you get home.
Ah, okay. Yeah. And even that too, like timing of when to do it, before sport, after sport, when you're cold, when you're warm, you know, depending on all that stuff.
Yeah, so I'm running that this month. And then I also have, for those folks interested in something a little different, a little non-yogic, Anne Roos, who's a local here.
Yes.
She actually plays the harp beautifully. She's also trained in self-defense. And she's going to be offering a 6-week self-defense series. So
that's badass.
We're going to be offering that at the studio. And what's great is it's not about like, you know, learning how to do high kicks and like give somebody a backhand. You know, it's more about just learning to be protective so that
spatial awareness.
You got it.
I mean, that's a huge one. I mean, I had a health club years back, and then we did self-defense classes specifically for women, and that was the biggest thing, was just creating spatial awareness, situational awareness, and then having a trick or two
Yeah.
You know, like one of the biggest ones, this was my favorite thing, and I you know, I'll pass this on to my daughter and any women in my life, that one of the big things that we had learned with self-defense was when a woman's in a situation, say a rape situation, instead of screaming rape, that intimidates a lot of people out there to scream fire. Fire. People will respond to fire.
Respond.
Whereas something I don't want to get involved.
Yeah.
But I thought that was always a really good one that you know, that was taught in the classes that we had anyway.
That's a great trick to know. Yeah.
Hey, I don't know if it works, but you know,
Yeah. You never know.
you know, yeah. Ski sale, 100% off on lift tickets.
That'll get people to
Yeah, maybe that's what you do in a ski town. Maybe you have to adjust it depending on where you are.
Free stuff.
Free stuff, totally. Where do people see your schedule to find out what's going on?
So, of course, our website,
changing.
I try and keep it up to date. Facebook, of course, every day on Facebook.
Your website is LakeTahoeYoga.com?
I know. Don't you love that?
Every time I see it, I think I respond that. It's like such a good one. Lake Tahoe.
We also have LakeTahoeYoga.org. So, you know, if you get confused,
Good,
it'll
okay.
go to both.
So do you get, like, when people just look at yoga in Lake Tahoe, boom, they find you right away?
We are #1 in the search engine.
That is awesome. See,
yeah,
that's
and I've got some good friends who help me with my SEO.
good. Well, and you do good yoga, too. I mean, you got a nice
thank you.
studio and the whole bit.
It is beautiful, yeah. And every day on Facebook, I post our schedule. I usually put a little dharmic focus up there, something to think about for the day. So, you know, I try my best. I don't post it on the weekends usually. Friday, and then I take a break Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah. You got any plans for the summer, you personally?
No, I'm going to be here. I'm ready to go. I'm already getting booked for bachelorette parties.
Wow.
I'm telling you, if you're coming up here for the summer and you want to book a private group session, start doing it now. My months are booking up. My weekends are getting crazy. But, you know, paddleboarding again, I'm going to roll with that. We'll do our beach classes, and I'm ready to go to anybody's home, anywhere around the basin.
You just have to schedule it ahead of time.
Yeah, schedule it ahead of time. It's getting busy.
That's awesome.
It's great.
Keep up the good work, Janae. Always nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Janae from LakeTahoeYoga.com. We'll be back with more. Stay with us.